Hello and welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom, and today we're going to make a little bit of spaghetti here with a little twist to it. We're going to use this Barilla spaghetti here. We're going to use some Pick Sweet Farms 3-pepper and onion blend. This is a real good recipe if y'all hadn't never tried it, folks. Got a pound of ground beef over here I'm going to put down in there. Now, I got this from Sam's Club, this Romano and I said it a good while ago, I don't know why I can't say it now, ricotta cheese pasta sauce here. I got 2 cans of this Rotel tomatoes here, and I'm going to use chicken broth. And I know you say, oh, you're supposed to use beef broth. Well, I know, but it'll be fine. The supplies are getting low around here. I'm going to have to brave it and go to the store in the next day or two, I reckon. So, now, let's get started with it and see how we're going to go here. Okay, now the other day I froze these hamburger, I made this, fixed up these hamburger patties and froze them after I finished using my hamburger. And so, this morning I thawed them out to make spaghetti out of. So, anyway, now, from what I've been told, and this has turned out to be true from what I've experienced lately, you do a whole lot better off when you start out with a cold pan when you go crush up your beef like this, your ground beef. And so I don't have anything turned on the Ninja FOODi here. I just have it sitting cold here, and I put that cold ground beef in there. And so I'm going to turn on the power. I'm going to take my selector switch here and turn it over to saute, which is down here. It lights up. Okay, and then I'm going to hit the start button. If you don't hit that start button, even though it says high, you can sit here all day long. That's not going to do anything. It's not going to get hot. So you hit that start button, and then it comes on. It says on over here. Now we'll give it a second or two before it gets real hot here, and we'll get in there and start crushing this ground beef. Okay, now it's starting to sizzle down in there, which means this is warming up pretty good. But you know, when you do it with it cold like this, I found that you don't get as many big clumps in the ground beef. Of course, if you like clumps in your ground beef, just don't break it up as much. So it seems like it's always better, you know, if you get it crushed up pretty good. Unless you're going for the meatball effect, then just put you some meatballs in there. And you can bypass this step altogether. Won't be as good, but you can do that. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. Now see how good that breaks up? Oh, I can't take all the credit. This little gadget right here helps a lot. That's a good little crusher. I think this is in Amazon as potato masher and meat crusher or something like that. I'll leave a link to it down below anyway. Alright, now I'm going to take and put those frozen veggies in there, this 3-pepper and onion blend. Put that in there like that. Cool it off a little bit. Now I really just want that meat and juices and all to get on those onions and peppers and sort of soak it up a little bit and get the flavor in there. Because that's what's going to make it good, is all that flavor getting down in there to it, you know. So I don't know if y'all have ever tried this recipe before, but you really ought to try it at least one time. Now you don't have to have a Ninja FOODi Deluxe to make this. It helps. To me, it won't be any better, or it won't be as good as if it's in a Ninja FOODi Deluxe, but any pressure cooker will do for what I'm doing here, as long as it's got this saute button on it. Now, next thing I want to do, let's come over here and just turn the power off, because now all the beef down in there seems to be brown and everything. There's hardly any pink left in it at all. But it really doesn't matter that much, because once you start pressure cooking it, it's going to come out anyway. So then the next thing we got to do, we got to get started with this stuff. Okay, now I've got this. I guess it's half a pound, because it says it's a 1 pound box, and so I cooked out of it one time, and I broke it in half, tried to split it as close to in half as I can. So now I'm assuming I've got close to a half a pound here. So I'm going to try to break it in two. I'll be cleaning up them little pieces for a while. All right, now you come down here, and whatever you do, don't just scatter it like that. Lay this a little bit, you know, just keep on turning it like a little bird's nest or something, you know, because you don't want it to clump up. And if you lay this all down in there in the same direction, right beside each other, you're going to have one big gob of spaghetti or noodles or whatever you want to call them when they come out. But it's not going to be very appetizing to look at or to try to eat, because, you know, it doesn't cook up good like that. So here's the other part. Like I say, now keep it separated as good as you can. If you see it down in there, just, you know, stick your other part down there, just separate it a little bit. You know, but you don't want it to be right together. Trust me, I've done this before, and I know what happens if you put it right together like that. See all those little pieces right there just laying right beside each other together? No more than that than absolutely necessary. Now I know some of them's going to stay together, but try to separate them as good as you can. Okay, now I'm going to open these 2 cans of Rotel tomatoes here. I've already got one open over here, so take it and pour it right in. Oh, those look so good to me. I love them Rotel tomatoes with those chilies in it. Put the other one in here. Don't worry about them being, don't worry about these being together. They will separate, but I'm going to take a spoon and sort of spread them out a little bit anyway. So, okay, now dumping this jar of pasta sauce down here. I try to stay away as much as I can so you can see it. And try to get it as close to the edge as I can so it runs down along the sides, so they say it needs to be down in there. So that's pretty good. And so you see all this that's left in there, there's no use in wasting that. So I'm going to take a little bit of my chicken broth over here. Put the lid on, shake it up. All right. Now, you see just about all that's gone now. You don't feel like you've wasted anything. Now, take the rest of your chicken broth here and pour it down. Like I say, they say to try to get it up close to the edge so it'll run on down in there. Well, I think it'll run on down in there anyway, but this is just what I heard somebody say, and so I've always done it, and most of the time it turns out good. Switch around those extra little veggies that didn't come out and dump it right in the middle. Okay, moving right along here. Now we've got our pressure lid here, and we're going to put on the Ninja FOODi Deluxe. And you know, line your arrows up here. Turn it to seal till it stops and it's locked into place. Come back here and set your valve to seal. Make sure it's not over here in vent. Make sure it's over here in seal. Alright, now you come back over here and you turn the Ninja FOODi Deluxe on. And you come over here to where it says pressure. Okay, it says high and it says 10 minutes. Well, we'll go bring the time down to 7 minutes. So you hit your little time button here and it'll start flashing. You hit 7 minutes. All right, then you go hit start. Now, with all this stuff in here, it's going to take it a minute or two before it gets warmed up or enough pressure build up to seal this machine so it'll start cooking. And so I'll time it and I'll let you know what it was when we get back. So stay tuned. You know, I was standing here watching these little lights a minute ago, and I know you're thinking, well, he didn't put any salt and pepper in that, and I didn't. I'll tell you, all those ingredients, even though that chicken broth says 30% less sodium, or 33% less sodium, you know it's still got a lot of sodium in it, and the tomatoes, and well, all the rest of it too. So that's why I didn't put any salt in it. Now the pepper is, these Rotel tomatoes has those little chili peppers in it. Now, Kay doesn't like her stuff real spicy like that, and that's about what she likes, is those Rotel tomatoes. So now, when you get yours out or when you're fixing it, you know, if you think you want it hotter, you know, go ahead and add more pepper or salt to it. But that's the reason why I didn't add any to it. So just so you know, he forgot the salt and pepper again, you know, which I usually do. So, but anyway, well, you got a chance, if you can, join our channel and give us a thumbs up. We sure appreciate it. And thank you very much for all you people and folks that watches our videos. Now, this button's going to pop up in a minute. Okay, now the little silver button back here, it's got steam coming up from around. I don't know if that camera picks that up or not, but it's got a little steam coming up around it. Little bubbles coming up around it. So when that happens, it can't be long. But I'll tell you right now, folks, it's been about 17 minutes since we hit the start button on this thing. But it's got a lot of ingredients down in that pot. You know, so the more stuff you put in there, the longer it takes to pressurize to start cooking. So just know when you put a lot in there, it's going to take you a little bit longer. You know, don't expect it to say it's going to start right away. Then there it came. And so that's 18 minutes it took for that to come up after it started, after we hit the start button. And now we'll come over here and you'll notice these lights are still running around like that. And you folks that's new to pressure cooking or Ninja FOODi Deluxe, that's normal. Now it's going to take it another couple of minutes of doing this before it starts counting down for that 7 minutes. So it's like somebody said the other day, pressure cooking, said just because they call it Instant Pot don't mean it's instant. It's still time. And that's the same thing with the Ninja FOODi. As much as I love this Ninja FOODi, it's not instant now, but it's a whole lot quicker and better than if you was going to do something on the stovetop. Plus you're not heating your house up, you know, so you're saving electricity, you're saving your air conditioner, because, well, in wintertime you might want to heat your house up, but usually you don't want to heat your house up. So Anyway, I'll shut up and get back to the cooking here. So I'll be back when it starts running down that 7 minutes. Okay, and there it goes, starting to count down that 7 minutes now. It took real close to 5 minutes to start doing that after the button come up back there. But like I say, the more you put in this pot, the longer it takes. Now, if you just have a little bit of something in there, it doesn't take very long for the button to come up or very long for this to start counting down. So just beware. We'll be back. Okay, now it just said done. It got to the end of that 7 minutes. And now it automatically, see this little keep warm light here, it comes on after it finished cooking. And then it starts counting up, you know, so it's warm and it's on 17 seconds so far, and it'll keep on counting up as long as you want to keep track of it, I guess. I don't know how long it'll go. I've never tested. But anyway, I'm going to let it sit here and rest for 5 minutes. They claim if you open that valve back there too soon, that when it starts coming out, it spews out this old white mess, you know, that gets all over everything. I don't want that. So I'm going to let it sit here and rest for 5 minutes, and then we'll go do a quick release on it, what there is left in there, and then we'll go see what's in that pot. Okay, now it's been sitting here for 5 minutes and 7 seconds, so I'm going to release what pressure is left on it. So I'm going to turn it to the right. Okay, that's about finished now. This took 5 minutes and a half so far to release that, to get the rest of the pressure off that thing. There's a lot of pressure inside this pot when you're cooking like that. So whatever you do, don't never try to take that top off while you're cooking, because it'd really be hazardous to your health. Never try to do that. Okay, and there it went. Now we're going to look down this side, inside this pot and just see what we've got. Let me turn the camera down just a little bit. Now, whatever you do when you take this off, there's still a lot of steam in here. So turn it counterclockwise. Make sure you turn it away from your face, and make sure you turn it upside down. So, because if you don't, water's going to drip all over your floor. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that water in there or not. But if you turn this right side up right now, that water is just going to come down in your floor. So now, look at this. Now see that spaghetti? None of that spaghetti is stuck together. That stuff just, look at that. See what I mean? See how that's separated and all? If you lay it all down in there in the same direction, you come out and have a really big glob sitting up there on your spoon. So now let's get us out of the plate and see just exactly how it is. I know how it is, but I know it's good. Get out just a little bit here for myself. Ooh, that looks delicious. Let's see if I can let that cool off just a minute before I can take a bite of it, because that's hot, hot, hot. Now I'm going to take my Parmesan cheese here, sprinkle on it. Well, that looks pretty good, don't it? Now let me get a fork. Now let's see if it's too hot to eat yet. Oh, I know that much is too hot to eat. I ain't going for that. Try this. It looks pretty good. That is delicious spaghetti. I want you to know, even though I use chicken broth instead of beef broth, it's still really good. And so, I hope you try this recipe sometime, and I hope you really like it, because you know it's just a one-pot meal, and it's good for everybody in the family. Usually likes spaghetti, so fix it up, and this feeds about, I don't know, 5 or 6 probably, for me and Kay maybe. So till next time, y'all have a real good and safe day. Wash your hands, stay away from everybody. We'll see you next time. Y'all stay in good health. Have a good and safe day. Goodbye now.